Good evening, tutors and classmates. In this opportunity, I'm going to introduce myself to the language forms and functions activity, task one. My name is Eduardo Lopez. I'm married with three children of 16, 13, and 4 years of age. I currently live with my wife and the youngest one of my three children. I was born in Bogota, but when I was 12 years old, I had the opportunity to travel and live in the US for a while. That's probably why I fell in love with the language, and when I came back to Colombia, I decided to teach it, even though at an informal level. But then, about 3 years ago, I took the decision to prepare myself better and to make of this profession something to show for. I think the experience I have acquired before and during this learning process at the UNAD has been of great help to my students, but most importantly to me as a teacher. I know we, as students of this career, bachelor's degree in English as a foreign language, still have a long way to go in order to get where all you tutors want us to be. But I think that with your help and our commitment, we will reach our goal and get our diplomas in no time. The next point is to give the answers to the questions in this guide. The first question is, how do you compare the quotation from Wallace Chafe at the beginning of the chapter with the purpose of linguistics? If we analyze the quotation of Wallace Chafe, where he says that we have to see linguistics as a pane of glass through which ideas are transmitted from speaker to listener, making emphasis in how the speakers are only conscious of the ideas transmitted, but not of this pane of glass, not on this pane of glass, I'm sorry. On the contrary, linguists are focused on the glass. That is the linguistics itself, which tries to make the knowledge, the rules, the theories, the production, and the variations among other characteristics of the language transparent, with the purpose of making the system composed by the language more conscious at the time of the practice. The second question is, why do you think some people approach the study of linguistics with apprehensiveness? Is this your case? In my opinion, some people take this approach due to the fact that many of them don't know its concept, its origins, and its functionality. On the other hand, I think it's a topic that contains a lot of complex and theoretical information, but in the practice, it's misunderstood as a specific issue. Reason why a lot of these people think of it as unnecessary or boring. This is not my case because I understand the base of this theory in my profession. The third question is linguistics about correctness in language use? Linguistics can let the person know what is right or wrong in the use of the language through the good use of the grammar, like subjects, verbs, adjectives, nouns, adverbs, modal verbs, etc. But it cannot be confused with the notion that linguistics is about the correctness in the use of the language. The following question is, what are the names of the greatest contributors to the linguistics field? How would you label each of them? For example, Ferdinand de Saussure, the father of modern linguistics. Ferdinand de Saussure, the father of modern linguistics, defined the language as a system of signs composed by the signified and signifier, exposed the concept of langue. The next one is Noam Chomsky, linguist, a structuralist, described the syntactic theory, described the formal theory, and implemented the use of the terms I language and E language. And the last one is Michael Halliday, said about the systematic functional linguistics and used as key term register in his theory. Thank you very much. Have a great night.